Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. Today is Friday, March the 13th. Okay, it is Friday the 13th. Let's jump into it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far or doing well. Okay, it is Freedom Friday, Friyay, Fabulous Friday. All right, but let's see what you guys need to know when it comes to personalized messages. I will be using also the life path numbers and all that good stuff. So I'll just make this like a all-in-one reading for you guys because, like I said, I will be working on trying to post the blogs for you guys for today as well. So, having some balance. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know when it comes to Friday, March the 13th? What messages can you give the collective at this time, please, and thank you. Okay, so we have fast typer. Now, there's something about you typing, or there's something about communication. Now, you could be a very fast typer, or you can communicate very quickly, or there's something about how you express yourself is very significant through either an iPhone, an Android, or there's something about tools that you use to communicate with. So even when it comes to like expression, connections, okay, you guys can probably hear the wind blowing because it's windy and we have a snowstorm. But yeah, when it comes to like connections and also expression, whether this is like in modern form, because again, technology nowadays, a lot of people, like back in the day, people would pick up a phone and call, right? Nowadays, everyone's texting or, DMing or emailing. Before, it used to be letters. Okay, do you know how long it used to take for somebody to write a letter and you had to wait for that letter to come? Yeah, that was communication at some point where you had to actually wait. Nowadays, everybody's just communicating right then and there. So there is something about fast typing, fast communication, even when it comes to like using certain tools, how you express yourself is significant. Okay, that card wanted to show it, but it went back in. So let's see. Some of you guys are very good at maybe, typing or speaking or writing, but there's something about communication. Okay, yeah, there's something about safety when it comes to movement. So some of you guys are either, this could be driving on the highway, or there's something about you receiving clarity that it is safe for you to have movement, or when it comes to your control in a situation. When it comes to communication, right? We have green eyes. This could be about you. You could have green eyes, or there's something about your intuition when it comes to healing, growth, and also being nurturing at this time. So yeah, ancestors and guides are very significant. This is about receiving maybe clear communication from your ancestors and guides. This is also about when it comes to buying something new for your home. Okay, you guys could be thinking about buying something new for your home. This could be a new home, but whatever this energy is, there's something about comfort, okay, or maybe there's something about wanting more stability. Okay, so some of you guys could be well, I want to say even thinking about buying a new home, or some of you guys could be thinking about moving, or there's something about planning, okay, so that you guys can move. That could be significant too, because if you guys are buying something new for your home, this could be a new home, okay, or you guys could be buying like furniture or something when it comes to matters within the home. But there's something about you getting something that could cost you, okay, when it comes to like your security. Maybe you guys want your own privacy, okay. There's something about yeah, like wanting your own home space, right? Eating healthy could be very significant. And like I said, planting seeds could be significant too, like grounding when it comes to stability. So yeah, there's something about Neptune energy too when it comes to psychic abilities. There's something about you seeing something when it comes to your psychic abilities. There's something about change, movement, and transition. So yeah, this could be your psychic abilities. This could be your inspirations. Okay, even when it comes to dreams, being able to see your dreams, or even when it comes to like seeing through certain delusions, you're able to see past people's delusions, okay? Okay, that's a lot. Okay, but yeah, we have relationships and friendships. We also have dogs, cats, parrots. Okay, something about animals are very significant too. So this is about you when it comes to your connections, or when it comes to unconditional love. Maybe you're very mindful of certain connections that you may have. Some of you are connected to animals as well. Okay, working with animals could be very significant. But we have here blonde hair. Now, blonde hair and green eyes could be very significant. If not, This could be about your purity, enlightenment, and also you being divinely guided and connected to angels as well, right? There's even something about, you know, your confidence and luck when it comes to your empowerment. There's something about you being very passionate as well, or you stepping into something passionate that's bringing in a lot of luck, okay? A lot of good luck. I don't know why I'm getting like the Wheel of Fortune. Is very significant. Okay, Wheel of Fortune energy, or something fortune. Something to do with the fortune. Your fortune is very significant, okay? There's like something about you finding what your fortune is in that zodiac placement, but the Wheel of Fortune could be it. That could be very significant, like where you find a lot of luck or fortune. So some of you guys may have like, you know, certain placements like Cancer or Gemini or whatever the case is. But we do have Aquarius placements, okay? There's something about Aquarius energy when it comes to maybe commitments, okay? There could be a commitment happening, okay? Taurus energy wanted to show up as well. So there's something about your persistence. Maybe you guys are very persistent. You're very grounded, okay? You're very hardworking as well for some of you that resonate with that message particularly, okay? And there's something about your energy where maybe it's very hard to come by, because with Taurus energy, there's something about trustworthiness and drive, okay? Like even if you may be stubborn when it comes to certain things, you bring security, you bring beauty, you bring a lot of abundance, okay? Even when it comes to the energy of groundedness, like I said, gardening and planting seeds are significant. You ground people. So when it comes to like health and wellness, that's significant, okay? We also have the 25th, so take what resonates with that. You could be born on the 25th, or the 25th of this month could resonate for some of you as well. Okay, so let's see. We also have the 8th, okay? So August 25th could be very significant. The 8th may resonate too. Take what resonates with that. Taurus season 2 maybe. I don't know, maybe someone's born on the 8th, okay? But take what resonates with that. Okay, we have initials Y, so you may have initials Y in your name, okay? We have initials X, we have the 17th. So the 17th could be very significant, like I said, when it comes to luck. Okay, luck is very significant. St. Paddy's Day could also resonate for somebody when it comes to maybe receiving luck in the next few days, or luck being on your side. Okay, but we have the 7th as well. Okay, so the number 7 could be very significant too. This could also be talking about, for some of you guys, maybe July. Okay, the month of July is significant, okay? But we have initials K. Okay, and we have initials S, all right? So take what resonates with that. That could be confident, you know, either clarity or confirmation, depending on your situation. But let's see what else we can get when it comes to, you know, the rest of these messages, okay? So, and I am shuffling it, but you guys can't really see because of how the video cuts off. So let's see what else shows up. Ooh, okay. Okay, so Monday is significant, okay? There's something about someone that loves the way that you walk, how you talk, even the way you dress, okay? Take what resonates with that, okay? Someone's father could be very significant, okay? When it comes to this energy, this is about being protected or wanting to be protected. Now, you could have a lot of, you know, masculine energy when it comes to you being a protector, or even when it comes to like, you know, being a teacher, being able to teach other people when it comes to certain things. Intuition and emotions are very significant. We have Tuesday. So there's something about Tuesday that could be very significant too. Okay, this is about, you know, taking action. So yeah, communication. Someone could be telepathically communicating to you at this time. Okay, for some of you that resonate with this. Okay, so if this is like in the 3D, this person could be telepathically communicating with you. Or if this isn't like in the 5D, like say this person is no longer around, that is also significant too, okay? Because again, there's something about telepathy that's very significant, or there's something about a divine masculine energy that could be telepathically communicating something to you, okay? So take what resonates with that. This person could be a father, or this could be a father of somebody, okay? Father energy, masculine energy could be very significant, but there's something about teacher, okay? Clarity break, yeah. Having a sudden understanding when it comes to insight and awakening. Goosebumps when it comes to truth or spirit confirmation. We have soft echo when it comes to messages and also intuition. And like I said, being very transparent in your emotions. You basically can see your own feelings very clearly. There's something about clarity, honesty, and truth when it comes to you. so you can see things that other people don't see, okay? Take what resonates with that. All right, let me get one more card because I don't know what that was. It just magically flipped over. Even angel number 1001 on the timer, and also the time right now is 1:43 p.m. So this talks about independence, okay, stability and creativity. And also when it comes to your energy, there's something about love that's very significant. Yeah, the mender, healing influence, or there's something about repair, healing, and restoring, okay? Now, when it comes to merging streams, this could be about collaborations, unity, and harmony. Like I said, when it comes to people's energies and things like that, there are people out there maybe that you no longer speak with or no longer deal with, and they could be wondering why you no longer deal with them, why you no longer communicate with them, but they know what they did, okay? Even if you express yourself to that person and they're still aware and they still did it, they know what they did. So there's something about maybe somebody wanting to repair something, okay, but you could be working on something else. You guys could be focusing on yourself. You guys could be, like I said, planting your own seeds. Like I said, gardening is significant. It came out twice, okay? So there's something about planting seeds that are very significant when it comes to you grounding, when it comes to certain cycles, okay? There's something about patience, yeah, being protected as well. You guys are very protected at this time when it comes to your boundaries, okay? It is safe for you to move forward. Scorpio energy as well when it comes to this energy, and Aries energy. So there's something about Aries and Scorpio when it comes to planting seeds and being protected. Now, this could be about you being protected when it comes to moving forward and, again, truthful endings to new beginnings. There's something also about your energy too. You could have Aries and Scorpio placements, but if not, there's something about an energy of moving into Aries season and us being in the last astrological year end, us being able to release and let go a lot of things that no longer serve us, right? And that could be very significant, where as we release something with death, we start something new when it comes to planting, growing seeds, and things of that matter. So that is very significant for some of you guys when it comes to the energy. And then we also have confidence and flow, okay? So again, sexuality could be very significant. Sensuality may resonate when it comes to that. But if that's not the case, there's something about you being able to listen to your inner knowing when it comes to, you know, your intuition and being guided and listening to your guides or whoever you believe in. But not only that, being able to be confident in this flow that you guys are in. I'll just take these because sometimes this deck is weird too when I try to shuffle it. So let's not fight. Just gonna take it. Okay, so yeah, Iris, the flower Iris, when it comes to wisdom, faith, divine connections, going through transitions at this time. Japan could be very significant when it comes to serenity. This is about spiritual peace, being very mindful as well. Mindfulness and being mindful, but also when it comes to like rituals and also your cultural discipline. Okay, flow. Also wanted to show we have Paris when it comes to, like I said, when it comes to love, like I saw angel number 143. So when it comes to love, there's something about you being emotionally in depth, okay, having emotional depth, and there's something about beauty, passion, and also when it comes to like, you know, inspirations and things like that, that could be very significant. We have lavender. So yeah, you guys may have this energy where you guys could be using a lot of lavender, or when it comes to your energy and cleansing, you guys are cleansing your energy. Something about you too when it comes to your energy, you guys could have like a very calm and very peaceful type of energy. That could be very significant as well. And it's very hard to come by because not everybody has this type of energy, like this peaceful energy. It's almost like you're like an antique, and it's like something about your energy is very, you know, rare. It's very hard to come by. It only comes by like once in every so often generation. So take what resonates with that, right? But yeah, life path number 7 when it comes to seeker, life path number 22 when it comes to master builder. So some of you guys, when it comes to your life path as a seeker or as somebody who is mastering and building something new with the number 22 and also 7, that is also significant too. Like some of you guys are seeking newer opportunities or seeking when it comes to confirmation with the horn, like your light, right? Seeking who you are as a person is very significant. And, you know, whatever it is that you're seeking and you're finding, you guys are building that, right? Or you guys are mastering that and building upon that as you go on. There's something about whatever seeds you're planting, it's like you keep adding and adding and adding more to the crops that you guys are building, right? So yeah, there's something about trines, okay? This is coming out a lot. lot, okay? When it comes to first house, fifth house, and ninth houses, when it comes to luck and purpose, that is very significant when it comes to the trine. So maybe some of you guys may have like a water trine, a fire trine, an earth trine, an air trine, okay? But take what resonates with that. First house and seventh house is significant, and also life path number 7. This is about self and others. So how you identify yourself or how you partner with others are also significant with the number 22. This is talking about, you know, partnerships and balance and harmony and things like that. So it's almost like the universe is saying, like, how do you show up for yourself versus how you show up for others is significant, or you showing up for yourself as well is what allows you to show up for others in that sense. Okay, so you can look at it at 2 ways as well. Okay, but either way, there's something about first house and seventh house that's significant, okay? We also have porcelain. Okay, this is about your resilience. You guys could be showing up as someone who is very resilient, okay? You never let yourself down, or you never, feel boggled down by anything. You always move forward. There's something about, not feeling defeated, okay, as well for some of you guys. Like, maybe you guys may not feel as defeated as other people may think that you are, okay? Even if you do go through your defeats, you still find a way to move through this, okay? Yeah, so there's something about cream when it comes to acceptance, tolerance, and maturity, okay? This could be your energy. Sea green when it comes to emotional healing and protection, calming influence, and also dynamic motivation. So cream and sea green are very significant. Even sea green foam, that kind of color too is significant. There's something also about, when it comes to like that energy too, there's something about maybe wearing cream and sea green, that color, okay, when it comes to like you attracting certain things in your life at this moment, right? But there's something about your energy when it comes to you being very tolerable, or your tolerance. Like, you have like something about your energy, your maturity, okay? We have Diana when it comes to moon, okay? So it's so funny. Princess Diana is also significant too, and she was a Cancer too, okay? But moon energy, Cancer, Sagittarius, when it comes to independence, wild nature, okay, following your feminine instincts, whether you're divine masculine either. There's something about following your divine, feminine instincts when it comes to balance, right? Okay, Vesta. So whether this is Virgo or Scorpio energy, there's something about sacred service, dedication, boundaries, focus, and devotion, okay? So take what resonates with that. That is also confirmation for some of you, okay? I don't think I got, yeah, I think I got everything. I just have to do this one. And then I'll do some charms as well, okay, once I'm done that. Okay, oh, all right. Okay, we have Diplomat, okay, and also, funny enough that this is coming out, angel number 2 talks about like being the peacemaker, the diplomat, union, mediator, that kind of stuff. So that's very significant. Okay, we have art director, we have eternal student. Okay, so take what resonates with that. We have interior designer. Some of you guys could be really good at designing homes, like interior designing is significant. Okay, we have administrator. Some of you guys are good at working with admin. Okay, so for some of you guys, even when it comes to admin, astrologer, and also teacher or lecturer. Okay, so some of you guys could be doing this right now when it comes to combining your skills and talents in one. And there's also something about you showing up when it comes to this energy, yeah, teacher is significant, and also secret agent. So there's something about you being a teacher, and also when it comes to secret agent type of roles, that that may be significant too. Maybe you guys are into like forensics, like, how to get away with murder, or fear thy neighbor and all that good stuff. Maybe you guys are into that kind of stuff. And I can't lie, those shows are very good to watch. I can't lie. Maybe it's a female thing, I don't know, but I love crime shows. So that could resonate for some of you guys too when it comes to the energy, okay? But let's see what else you need to know. I think I'm doing pretty good. It's almost 20 minutes. I'm not too bad. Usually I'm like 30 minutes in. It's because I like to give you guys a lot of info. I don't like to just pull out the card and be like, teacher. class. Like, of course you can read. Like, anyone can, you know, see that that says teacher, but elaborate on it. Like, what does that mean? You know what I mean, guys? Like, you know, like if you see the word teacher, you know a teacher is someone who can teach things, who's knowledgeable, who has wisdom and guidance. Okay, this could be spiritually or physically, like being a teacher. You know what I mean, guys? Like being able to go within. Okay, but anyway, t-shirts are very significant. Okay, so there's something about you being able to wear your heart on your sleeve, or wearing your heart on your sleeve is very significant. Protecting your heart as well when it comes to wearing your heart on your sleeve. The color blue and the color red when it comes to passion and intuition, unlocking new ideas, unlocking new doors. Something about you being a diamond in the rough. Okay, opening Pandora's box is very significant too. Cats could resonate as well. You know, you see cats, you think of, being mystical depending on the cat. Maybe black cats are very significant. A lot of people have their pros and cons about that, but again, depending on your perspective about what you think about, black cats, this could be good luck or bad luck. But there's something about cats that are very significant. Maybe you've seen a cat the other day, or maybe you've seen one passing by, like maybe you're driving and it's trying to run across the street, or you see it and you call out to it because maybe you love animals. But maybe that could be significant too, where when it comes to wearing your heart on your sleeves, maybe you guys could be working with animals. Maybe you prefer to work with animals because, again, animals are better to deal with maybe than humans. Some of you guys may have that mindset about you. As sad as it is, it's kind of true. Sometimes animals are less to do something than the human race. Okay, so take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. Okay. We have Taurus energy. Okay, when it comes to your energy, this could be, like I said, being grounded. I did mention Taurus energy was at the bottom of this deck. So again, like I said, when it comes to that energy, take what resonates. Taurus energy when it comes to you being grounded. Okay, things of that matter. Even though like you guys are, showing up as grounded, Taurus energy talks about being very steady too, and like having tenacity. Okay, so again, when it comes to like being fashionable, having tenacity, that could be very significant. Now, Taurus may show up as slow, and there's something about, your endurance, but also when it comes to grudges, people may feel like you hold grudges too when it comes to that energy as well. But it's not that you guys are holding grudges, it's the fact that you guys don't forget. So you may forgive somebody, but you may not forget, and that is you protecting your energy, and some people may not understand that about you. And so some of you guys, when it comes to being grounded in that Taurus energy, that is significant. Sagittarius energy talks about, you being very adventurous and wanting to expand. So this could be about wealth, okay? And also when it comes to not tolerating disrespect, that could be very significant too, right? Some of you guys are like the wanderers, you guys are scholars. There's something about being energetic as well, and versatility, okay? Some people may say that, you may have tendencies of being lazy, or you may feel lazy sometimes, but that doesn't mean that you are. That just means that you're trying to, basically, when you plug in a phone and it charges, that is you. So there's something about when you plug in, you receive your downloads, or you receive knowledge, or what you're supposed to receive. Okay, Pisces energy. Ooh, Sagittarius energy again. Okay, so that's confirmation, especially when it comes to expansions and, taking adventure. Okay, Pisces energy too. So when you think about Pisces or Pisces energy, this talks about you. You could be someone who's very mystical or dreamy, or, into spirituality. But whatever this energy is, this is about you tapping into your creativity. Music could also be very significant, right? Being able to, see certain psychic abilities, okay? Even when it comes to like being an old soul, you may feel like you're an old soul, okay? Now, some people may feel like with Pisces energy, like you may be showing up like you have a savior complex, but that's actually not the case. In actuality, some of you guys could be into divination. You guys could be into sharing, the information, knowledge, and wisdom that you guys gain when it comes to spirituality. So it's not like you have a savior complex, or you want everyone to think that you're their savior, right? But there's something about you being able to share knowledge and wisdom. It hits differently when someone else does it. It's not to say that whoever else is doing it doesn't hit that person, but for some reason, when it comes to those placements, or when it comes to that, there's something about you hitting home to somebody because you're showing up as someone who's grounded, okay? So take what resonates with that. We have Scorpio energy as well. Okay, Scorpio talks about being passionate, driven, okay, determined. For some of you guys, this is going through transformations. Now, again, when it comes to like hidden emotions, that could be very significant. But these hidden emotions that you may feel could be, you know, going through the transitions of endings and new beginnings, and understanding that these endings and new beginnings that happen to you, instead of it looking at as, you know, it's happening to you, it's actually happening for you. So even when it comes to like you going through separations and you restructuring your life, yourself, whether this is internally, whatever the case is, that is significant. Okay. All right. I said I wasn't going to go to 30 minutes, but well, look what happens. Okay, initials R, okay, initials P, okay, initials I. Okay, so take what resonates with that. I don't know why RIP wanted to show up, especially with death, you know, like you releasing and letting go. Something might be dead to you when it comes to like connections or people, places, and things that, you know, take what resonates with that. But we have initials H, W, okay. We have initials T, we have initials D, okay. We have initials Z, okay. We have initials F, we have initials R, okay. So I don't know why I'm getting like somebody wants to dip, D-I-P, dip. Okay, even when it comes to like a tip, somebody wants to give you a tip. Now, when it comes to tips, this could be like money, okay, material or something like that. Fingertips could be very significant too, because again, maybe nails could be very significant, like white tips, right? Maybe someone's getting their nails done, but that could be significant, right? There's something about even when it comes to like your hip, someone's hip could be very significant. Like if you're dealing with you know, hip issues or hip pain, or you know, when it comes to your body, maybe you're sore, that could be significant too. Whip, W-H-I-P, okay, that is also another word for car. Okay, Cool Whip could be very significant, but whips are significant when it comes to vehicles. You know, you whip in your vehicle, you know, whipping around town, that kind of thing. Riding on fofos. Okay, that could be confirmation for somebody. Okay, but yeah, there's something about your energy when it comes to that. Like maybe getting a new car is significant, or driving around could be very significant. But even when it comes to like taking action, when it comes to direction and safety, that could also resonate for some of you. TD Bank could be very significant when it comes to money, banking. Somebody maybe banks with TD Bank. Okay, maybe downtown, DT. Somebody could be wanting to go downtown. Drip, okay, someone's outfit could be very significant. DRIP. So when it comes to drip, right, there's something about the energy. You could be somebody who has a really good outfit, confirmation with the horn. Maybe you dress good, or you have like a good drip, or you have like good clothing, or good, you know, just something about the way you dress. Because I did see a card that showed up. I love the way you walk, the way you talk, how you know, that kind of thing. So that could be very significant too. Okay, take what resonates with that. I'm trying to see if there's any other. Ooh, hit, H-I-T. There's something about a hit. Hit could be very significant when it comes to like hit wonder, hit as in music. Maybe you guys could be making a hit when it comes to music. That could be very significant too. Okay. What else is there? I think that might be it. But I mean, these could be your initials, okay, or what resonates with you. But definitely some of these words showed up, okay, from what I can see at this time, right? If there was an E, I would say fry, like fried, like F-R-I-E-D, like, you know, fried food, fried, meaning, you know, that kind of fried. For anyone who understands that smokes, that could be confirmation. But yeah, fried, like fried food, fried in general, like, you know, fried chicken, that kind of stuff. Like something to do with that could be significant too. And especially when it comes to like you guys eating healthy, that is also significant too. So maybe watching what you eat may resonate. Anyway, let me stop, because if I keep looking at these words, I'm going to find more words and more downloads. And I said I wasn't supposed to do 30 minutes. So let me end it here. All right, guys. Again, thank you guys for the love and the support. All right, follow me on YouTube and TikTok. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can check me out there and check out my blog and book a reading. And like I said, I am doing these videos a little bit later because I'm gonna maybe post, like I said, my videos and do the blog post as well, so you guys can get that for this weekend. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. All right, guys, a wonderful weekend. If I do feel called, excuse me, guys, if I do feel called, maybe I will do a extra reading, right? But that depends on the weather too, because the weather and the energy too is a little bit like woo, right? So again, I'll see how it feels when it comes to the energy. Maybe I might do an extra tarot or personalized message depending. But yeah, I'll end it here. All right, guys. Thank you guys again, like I said, for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I thank you guys for supporting me at this time and what I'm trying to build and grow at this time. Not for me, okay? It's for everybody, okay? Even though I am building a business and it makes me happy to try and build my business, it also makes me feel very like good and feel happy inside that, again, I can share this information and share these messages with you guys. So it's not even just you guys that are gaining something from it. Like, I feel good too when I do these messages for you guys, because I can see that you guys either, you know, understand those messages, you guys are taking in whatever you need to grow, okay, when it comes to change. So even if you don't comment on the video, I can still pick up on the energy that you guys are still growing and trying. And, you know, even if you feel like you fall backwards, like, you know, you take 10 steps forward and it feels like you took 20 steps back, that's okay. You know, there's certain things in life that happen to us, and, you know, it is out of our control. But as long as we have faith with, you know, having confidence in ourselves, moving forward, putting the work in when it comes to like planning and understanding our likes or our dislikes and things like that, you know, the more you get to know yourself, it's the better, and the more that you get to attract, you know, what's meant for you. So yeah, being able to track people that are for you is very significant. And I appreciate those who are their authentic self when it comes to, you know, being very mindful and understanding and, you know, being there for people too. Like, this is not even just about divination. Even if you don't read cards, just you showing up in your natural energy, being compassionate and being there for the people who actually need it is also beneficial as well. So you don't realize how much of a difference that you guys could make for other people that, you know, you love to help, you know, willingly and don't mind helping. Okay? So yeah, it does take a village, okay, to build, right? So, you know, the saying, it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a village, right? So, again, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. You know, thank yourselves as well for growing and building and understanding who you guys are as souls and individuals, and being your unique self without any repercussions or with any guilt, right? But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys. Happy Friday, and I'll see you later, all right, when I post my blogs and stuff, right? But happy Friday. All right, guys, I love you and have a good one. Bye.